Hello! Welcome to Studio from Home with the Art Gallery of Nova Scotia. My name is Lux Habrish, and I'm a regular art instructor with the Gallery's Education Department. And today I'm going to show you a fun and simple art activity you can do at home. I'm going to show you how to make your own sculptural vessel made from recycled materials and papier-mâché that is both paintable and an enjoyable way to decorate your space. This activity is based on the artwork of Walter Ostrom from the Art Gallery of Nova Scotia's retrospective exhibition. Ostrom, an American-born ceramic artist, has been instructing at the Nova Scotia College of Art and Design since 1969, whose 50-year career of making and teaching has been featured and exhibited worldwide. Ostrom is regarded internationally as a technical and academic expert in low-fire maiolica production, an ancient pottery technique of painting colored glaze on a white background to depict historical scenes and stories. What's exciting about these artworks is that he is referencing the history of pottery directly in the surface design of the pieces themselves. This playful quality forces us to consider the vast and long-standing cultural history and the social and functional use of ceramics. To do this activity at home, we will first need to gather all our recycled materials. It's important to use masking tape or painter's tape rather than clear tape. We've got scissors, ruler, and pencil to get started. So we're going to use our recycled items here to start building our vessel form that we're going to cover in papier-mâché. So I've kind of stacked all these things here to see what kind of weird form I could build. You can see that right now. So the funny thing about papier-mâché is that it has a hard time sticking to plastic. So hence the masking tape that's going to help us seal all our pieces together. So now that my vessel form is fully covered in masking tape, so you don't need to put masking tape on the areas with paper because papier-mâché will stick to those areas, but everything else, all the plastic needs to be covered in tape. So now I'm ready to make my papier-mâché mixture, which is 1 part flour and 2 parts water. So if you're living in a really humid environment and it's going to have a hard time drying, I would suggest using white glue instead of flour. It will work just as well. Or using less water in your mixture. And our strips of newspaper or scrap paper. So it's good to have a variety, small little ones to get around the little curves, and big pieces as well. So it's good to have this all torn up so that we can just get started instead of using your sticky hands to tear while trying to cover the piece. So now we're going to cover the whole form. Because the plastic underneath and or paper forms already give us some structure, you don't have to do too many layers. This is basically just to smooth out all those forms into one uniform shape. One layer will do. So this is a sample I made that is fully dry. This was cardboard at the top too, but you can see how stiff it is now that it's 100% dry. I've waited 24 hours. So we're going to focus on painting this guy. So just like Walter Ostrom's technique, we're going to start by painting the whole thing with acrylic paint entirely white. That'll give us a nice neutral chromatic basis to start with our design for. We're just sketching out a map out of our color placements and our forms. What's important while doing this is that we consider that this is a 3D object. So our designs can wrap all the way around and consider every single side when designing and painting. I've got my palette with some colors, acrylic paint, variety of brush sizes, water, and paper towel. And now I'm ready to start. What's fantastic too about acrylic paint is that if you decide you're not happy with what you've painted, you can paint right over as soon as that layer is dried. Acrylic paint can also be watered down to be more transparent so that it can look like watercolor as well. We would love to see what you created. Please tag us on social media so others can see your work as well. Thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned for more lessons on Sundays from Studio from Home with the Art Gallery of Nova Scotia.